Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Cory Crowe. I'm joined today by Alice Prophit. She is the president and CEO of the Living Well Foundation. Alice, thanks for joining us today on Lagniappe.
I'm glad to be here.
It's good to talk to you again, and you guys every year do a lot of great stuff for the local community. Tell folks a little bit about the Living Well Foundation. I know how you guys were formed, but there may be some folks that don't know who you are.
Okay, we're a nonprofit public charity located here in the area in West Monroe, actually, created from the sale of a local public hospital. And so that went to vote. And those monies were then, after the sale, were put into a foundation, the Living Well Foundation, to be put back to the benefit of the public.
And you guys help all sorts of local groups. How big an area do you serve?
So we serve 8 parishes in Northeast Louisiana, which was based on the referral patterns of that hospital by the Attorney General. And that includes those parishes, Ouachita, and those parishes around Ouachita.
You recently went through the grant cycle, and there are a lot of local charities that are going to benefit from what you guys are doing. Tell me some of the types of charities that you're working with.
So if I can give you just a quick background to the cycle, we had the largest application process, applicants that we've had in a while, especially prior to COVID and after COVID. And we had 10 out of those that applied, over 50% were brand new applicants. So that was very good, is to see new nonprofits coming forward to request funds for projects that they wanted to implement or expand here in the service area. And so within those applicants, whether they were previous applicants or new, we had some great projects that presented that got funded, which included expansion of Boys and Girls Clubs in a lot of the rural areas. We've worked with Farmerville. We're going to be working with expanding more in Monroe and in some of the other rural areas with the Boys and Girls Clubs. They're running a great organization there, got a lot of good support. So we're looking at seeing that program, which is working well to give kids an environment of safety, support, nurturing, tutoring, helping with school, character building. So we're working in that area. We also help the fire department in the city of West Monroe get a, I guess you'd call it an all-terrain vehicle, so that they can get to emergency care in areas where their trucks can get. So that was very important for them to do. We also have a large focus with suicide intervention and prevention, and are working in a large project with Children's Coalition to get more of their signs of suicide training out into more rural and outlying areas, so that we can save lives with our kids especially, but have more information about how to intervene in that area. And we helped a nonprofit medical clinic build out a dental suite so that more patients underserved can access those services in that environment. Working a lot in mental health areas. As we know, mental health gaps and impact for the area, the shortage of healthcare professionals. One of the other areas we're focusing on is those in the home who, and all of us have been touched by this, who are helping with our loved ones who are aging with dementia or Alzheimer's.
Yes.
And so we're working, in fact, with ULM and other places to work on programming to not only train those of us who are caring in the home and keeping them in the home as that disease progresses, but also the professionals and the physicians to make referrals to those professionals to get interventive care for the patients.
You guys have worked a lot with the universities as well. Tell me how you've worked with ULM and other universities in the area. What are you guys doing with them?
We have funded quite a number of programs over the years with ULM. This grant cycle, we're working with the Gero Institute with Dr. Anita Sharma, again related to Alzheimer's and dementia, and with the speech language pathology, but also the School of Allied Health and a broader collaborative work for dementia compassion. And what's really interesting, they have a simulation model where you and I could sit and go through what it's like to be the demented or affected patient, so that they learn better what's going on and how to respond. So with the university, a lot of those, the College of Health Sciences and the clinics.
Tell me a little bit about funding, and we know how you're funded. But I know a big part of playing the game of being a nonprofit is finding funding and finding donors. There are lots of grants out there, but a lot of times nonprofits don't have anybody that knows enough about the game to apply for grants. And you got to know about these things and know how these organizations want these grants formatted. Tell me how you're helping in that area.
Well, we are trying to have folks realize that we're a resource center for ideas, brainstorming ways, where are these grants, how to do it. We're doing seminars for grant writing. We're trying to help people know what the word collaboration means more. Funders are looking for, especially post-COVID, community reentry, mental health aspects, shortage of healthcare professionals, but also what does it mean, the health and well-being tied not only to that physical and physiological perspective, but community, workforce, education. So it's we want to be that resource center to help people find that.
You've got a lot of community members that help you guys out. I want to ask you a little bit about, you've got some new focuses and some new projects coming up, some new things. Tell me what's exciting that's on the horizon.
So we just announced the opening of a new school-based health center at Ouachita Parish High School. That will be a great medical access point for those students, and we do that with our partner Community Health Services at this time. And then we have the suicide intervention and prevention that we're focusing as a separate initiative. And then we continue to do dental health, and we do that, of course, with ULM and other nonprofit dental clinics in the area.
We're speaking today with Alice Prophit, the president and CEO of the Living Well Foundation. Alice, for folks to get involved with your organization, to find out more, and maybe if you're a nonprofit out there and want to learn more about grant writing, how do they contact you?
So please reach out to us if you are a nonprofit. If you can hear my voice, reach out to us. We're at 396-5066 in West Monroe. We're at livingwellfoundation.net, and you can contact me at aprophit, Prophit, at livingwellfoundation.net.
That's Alice Prophit joining us today on Lagniappe. To find out about this and other events and organizations, be sure and head to our website at KEDM.org.